And we are back, ready to go. Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins, bringing you game, dare I say, 5 of the day.
Yes.
Game 5 of the day. This sure to be a good one. It is the #1 ranked Faith Training Christian Academy out of where, Chuck?
Yes.
Leesville, right up the road.
That's it,
right up
Leesville.
the road. They won 52-29 yesterday in the semifinals and sit at 10-0 on the season. They will face the Southwest Louisiana Homeschool Athletics Knights out of Lake Charles. They come in at 8-10. They won that overtime game yesterday that we saw in the consolation game. Faith Training Christian Academy has won 3 times this year over the Knights of Southwest Louisiana. We'll go down to Rich Dupree now, courtside.
Is the Southwest Louisiana Homeschool Athletics Knights taking on the Lady Patriots of Faith Training Christian Academy in Leesville. It is a rematch of last year's state championship game. Let's meet our starting lineups. For the visitors, from Lake Charles, #1, Alalia Rodriguez. #4, Haley LeBlanc. #10, Genevieve Ogeron. #11, Margaret Savage. #14, Rayanne Fontenot. #20, Ava Lower. #21, Alexis Daly. #23, Audrey Lower. #24, Rebecca Lowry. #25, Danny LeBrun. #33, Jesse Vincent. And #35, Hadley Andrus. Your head coach for Southwest is Clint Daniel. And now let's meet the Patriots of Faith Training Christian Academy in Leesville. #2, Haley Heaton. #4, Kiara Henry. #10, Kylie Fleshman. #50, Julia Jenkins. #45, Michaela Barnes. #51, Grace Ruscio. #20, Leah Choi. #11, Sky Brownlee. And #13, Brooklyn Lacasse. Head coach for the Lady Patriots is Walter Young.
All right, we're ready to go here in game number 5, championship game for the girls varsity. This is a rematch, Chuck, if you'll remember. Faith Training Christian Academy played the Knights last year, and it was the Knights that came out on top with the state championship. The Knights looking to defend that title today against the Patriots of Faith Training Christian Academy. And we got our old buddy, the Patriot, back in and dressed out over there. So remember last time, he should be a little more excited into this one. His JV girls were unable to get the job done, but
yes,
looking to cheer on his varsity girls. Some of these players are the same. They're ready to get things going. We'll look at the starters for the Knights. Number 33 is out there. That's Jessie Vincent. Number 23 is Audrey Lower. 33, we had her try to get some of the other ones. There's 11 in front of us is Margaret Savage. 50 on the other side of it is Julia Jenkins. 51 is Grace Ruggiero. Number 2 is Haley Heaton. Number 10, Kylie Fleshman, is on the other side of it. And number 4 is Kiara Henry. We'll get the other 2 starters for you for the Knights quickly. Speaking of quickly inside, unable to get that. Fleshman pulls that one down. It's going to go out the other way. 20, Ava Lower is in there as a starter for the Knights. And number 10, Genevieve Ogeron, is there as well. Knights are in their blue with orange trim. Patriots, red, white, and blue. Back to 8 minutes, we said. Just the 2 JV games this morning were 6-minute periods. Spun around and kicked out and going to work and settling into a good one. Rebound inside by Julia Jenkins. She's got 2 boards already early on. Boy, that was the closest MVP voting we'd ever had in that last matchup.
Yes.
Between Shepherd and Coloma. Hustling down after the loose ball right in front of the BWS Sports guys. Got to go down and talk to Will Norris a little bit earlier. Always good to see our friend there.
I didn't know he was going to be here today. I was understanding he wasn't going to make it back. Glad he did.
They'll call the first personal foul on Kiara Henry. That is also the first team foul. Just under a little over a minute gone, 6:55 remaining here in the first. You see no score on our Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard there at the top of your screen. Over into the corner, thought about the 3. Good job of defending Julia Jenkins. Kind of that feeling out period as the ball kicks back out to Lower. Lower's going to try to go to the basket, but stepping in and drawing the charge is Julia Jenkins. Look, just sliding over and standing still was the senior Julia Jenkins. And this is, actually could have played on the JV side of it there, as she is just 16, but a senior. That's Fleshman that's got it out near the Knights bench. Throws that pass away, was looking underneath for Henry, unable to get that one to work. 4:08 on your Saturday afternoon here in Pineville, Louisiana. We are right in the middle of the state. Team from Leesville, Faith Training Christian Academy, just right up the road, Lake Charles, about an hour and a half away from where we are. So glad that this ACEL group is back here in central Louisiana. They have track and field coming up and tennis coming up. We'll not stream those. Our next broadcast for the folks at ACEL will be April 28th and 29th. A lot going on in Pineville on the 29th. There'll be a 5th Saturday market and a crawfish boil cook-off that day. So it'll give the folks here definitely something to do while they're in town.
Free samples?
Free samples with a admission cost.
Okay.
That is Ruggiero banging around, and we saw her play very well in that JV game earlier today.
Yes.
Ruggiero, the 15-year-old sophomore. Fleshman set to trigger this one in. She'll need to go over the top with it. Bounces it. And stolen inside. Tremendous work.
Layup no good.
Yeah, shot up and no good by Savage, but Audrey Lower with the play so far early with the save, diving into the floor to get that one to go. And these Knights are ready to defend, not ready to give up their title to the number 1 ranked and 0 loss team from Leesville, but the traveling violation there from Lower is going to turn it back over. Chuck, we looked at that when you saw the presentation of the D2 Coach of the Year on that last one. Coach Terrence Watkins just teared up when he was named as the coach, and that's what you love about this ACEL organization. Going to the basket up and there, no good. Lower is going to be fouled, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Kiara Henry picks up her 2nd foul, so early on, not a deep bench at all for FTCA. and can ill afford to get any of their players in foul trouble, and that's going to get Sky Brownlee up. Sky would have been the MVP of that JV game had they ended up winning that one, because she played really well.
She did. Very aggressive, very quick hands out there.
Rougeau with the rebound. Still no score, and we're 3 minutes into this one.
Kind of zippy, huh?
Kind of zippy too zippy. 4:53 remaining. We'll try to keep you up on the clock as best we can.
Would you like me to put well, it might be a little bit much to try to put a clock up there right now.
No, the only clock that worked good was the soccer clock, as it just counted up.
Oh, that's true. There was no stoppage.
Right. Inside now. High off the backboard was Jenkins, but no good there. Thought we would see some scoring in this one, but neither team really effective. Attribute that to the defense, and a double dribble whistled against the Knights. And Chuck, if they could just cut down on some of their turnovers.
Silly mistakes, my dad always called it when we played.
That one inside to Jenkins. She's going to do that drop step. Misses there, and a foul is whistled on what looks like lower. If it's lower, it's her second. All right, they give it to Orgeron, but that is going to send Jenkins to the line to shoot two. See if we can get the seal broken off of the goal. Nope. Back iron and bounces around. That's one of those you just don't elevate so much on there, and you should be right on with this one.
Yeah.
No back iron on both of them. Jenkins gets her own rebound.
Put back,
She's
no
got three. And a held ball possession will stay down with the Patriots. Chuck, thought we had our first score perhaps in this one, and still we're halfway into it.
Oh,
and no score.
Oh, gave it to the wrong team to inbound.
Well,
they were all for it. Give it to me, I'm going to take it.
Right. Over the top, that one back out top to Kylie Fleshman. There's Sky Brownlee again. We talked about her. Good shooting touch. And that will be the Knights' Margaret Savage. Picks up that foul, her first, team's fourth. Brownlee's going to take this three, misses it deep, and Jenkins able to grab it. That was, oh my goodness. Good block to the near side by Orgeron, but she's going to be whistled for the foul.
Foul on number 10 of the
Their foul count is quickly amassing for their team fouls.
Indeed it is. Jenkins back to the line for another opportunity to break the scoring open. Misses this one, and just really not having a lot of good looks at it.
This may be a free throw game.
There we go. 4 minutes, 3 seconds into this one. Jenkins gets free throw number 2 of 2. And FTCA out to a 1-0 lead. Home run there. Got that one going. Bounced around. The Knights lose it. Still able to hang on to it. Jessie Vincent working her way around, dribbling, and Coach Young saying, hey, she's clearing out with the elbow just a little bit. No shot clock in this one, so no danger of having to rush anything. Saw a game ended the other day 4-2. Chuck, they just held the ball and held the ball and held the ball.
Wow.
Which threw up the big call for a need for a shot clock in high school sports. Brownlee on the run out for the Patriots. That's no good. Don't see the call there. Thought it might have been a little bit of body. Spun around. Fleshman's got it. She's going to the basket. That's a wild left-handed shot that's thrown up. And Patriot over there on the side on the wall. We'll keep you updated on him. Thought he would be a little more into this one, and he's still.
Got arms crossed now.
That one up, no good. Rebound controlled down by Vincent. Trying to get something going, gets it back over to Lower. That one is blocked by Fleshman. Lower with a little shove after that. 2.5 remaining. And you see the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard shows you it's 1-0. That would have been a 2. Going to be a 10-second call coming up. They'll call a held ball, but it won't change the 10-second count that's on there. That's still in danger of that. 24 checking in is Rebecca Lowry. And I got to believe if I was the Patriots, I'd come in and pressure this inbounds because otherwise they're going to get them right across the 10-second line, and they do there.
Yeah. And the score is looking binomial, right?
Oh, Chuck. Back to the top go the Knights. They've had some good looks at it. There's Jenkins stands in there and provides a line of defense. Brownlee comes out of there with it. 1:45 to go here in the first. Snaps it across to Fleshman. Fleshman's going to be fouled on the floor. This is what happens when you're in Game 5 of a 6-game day.
Yes. Next one, they'll be in bonus.
There's Jenkins, gets the first field goal of the game. She's got all 3. That comes at 1:35 of the first. Just this entire defense of the Patriots is standing tall. Fleshman trying to go to the basket. She gives it off to Brownlee. Brownlee's going to be knocked down and fouled by her numerical counterpart there, Margaret Savage, with her second foul. And that's team foul number 6. So FTCA will be in the bonus and shooting from here on out.
That's 7. Yeah, they just hadn't changed it on the board
right.
when you looked up.
Nevertheless, it's going to send Rougeau to the line. Rougeau, we saw start and played the entirety of that. Brownlee will go to the line. Sky Brownlee. Brownlee bounces that around, gets a shooter's touch on it. 2 points from the field, 2 points for the free throw line, the only scoring in this game. That one bounces around. Jenkins tries to get the rebound. She does get this one. Looking for the board in the bucket. First rebound was Haley Heaton. Brownlee puts this one up, airs it out. Rebound controlled by Vincent, and she'll look to run the other way as we're less than a minute. Got to hang on to that one. Back up top to Lower. Lower over into the corner, but too tall to call. That one thrown out of bounds. 45.9 remaining. Sub coming in for the Patriots. It is number 13, Brooklyn Lacaze. Lacaze now in there. Long range 3, misses back iron. Had a good look at it, did Heaton, but unable to get that to fall. No arc on the shot. It was just a straight, flat shot.
Foul number 10, Kylie Fleshman.
Kylie Fleshman picks up her third team foul. .22 and 21 remaining here in the first. Very rapidly moving first. That shot up bounces around from Savage, and 7 and 6. Patriots zipping this one into the corner, but no body home in 1.1 remaining. Should do it here in the first period. And
time clock operator should have fake the sneeze right there.
Inbounds pass, long shot, no good. 4-0 in this one. 4-0 after one. FTCA Patriots have the lead. The number 1 ranked team in the varsity girls basketball. We'll see what happens here in the second. When we come back, you're watching ACEL Championship Basketball on 446 Sports.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
Back to second period action here. The Patriots from FTCA there in Leesville. Leesville Mayor Rick Allen, got to visit with him last week. I was down in Leesville, and one of the finer men that you'll meet, just a real good guy, is Leesville Mayor Rick Allen.
Nice. Have to make some of these trips with you one day, Doug.
You teach school during the day, Chuck. 7:46. Just early on in the second period. You can play hooky, I guess.
No.
No. Well,
We just have to do it on a break.
I got you. Rougeau's got it now back up top to Fleshman. Good, intense work, and just said, give me that. Does Audrey Lower. But Fleshman right back, and Fleshman's going to get whistled for the foul there. That was a little bit of a frustration foul as Fleshman picks up her second foul. Oh, my gracious.
Good heavens. Did I tell you I'm glad you're back?
Henry and Fleshman both with 2 fouls. 11 fouls total between the two teams. Inside and a block by Fleshman. Correction, that is Haley Heaton with the block. One of 4 seniors that start. And that's a good indicator. You know, a lot of these teams, Chuck, you see them just so young. They're starting 7th and 8th and 9th graders and what have you. This is 4 seniors that are starting.
2 fouls back to back almost. I mean, just with while they're still on the same end of the court here.
That's going. Grace Rougeau will pick one up, and that's going to send Lower to the line.
Rattles hits the rim.
Lower's 0 for 3 now on free throws. And Chuck, I'm going to tell you this as Jenkins gets set to check back in. 10-0, undefeated on the season, ranked number 1. The Knights at 8-10 on the season. But picking up some early foul trouble, and you see the Knights trying to get into the lane and draw some more fouls. And if you can get this Knights team in foul trouble, they don't really have a deep bench. So you just never know in this one.
Right.
The Knights looking to defend their state championship. This would be considered somewhat of an upset, as the Knights have won or the Patriots have won all 3 games, and going down hard as Jenkins' feet got tangled up, and she banged her head on the floor that's there.
Up and at him.
Danny LeBrun.
Shaking the cobwebs out, she said.
Tough player, though, will get up and hustle right back down. She's one of those seniors. So Heaton, Henry, Fleshman, and Jenkins, the seniors.
Foul called there. And that sends them to the line.
Going to the line is number
Who they whistled.
Julia Jenkins.
I missed what he
Jenkins
said.
will go back to the line. He's asking, is she okay? Because you hit your head on that. That's something. And that knot, if that's her head, it's gonna pop out of there with a knot. And the official checking to make sure she's okay. And he's gonna get the coach to come in and look at her because, you go out to this concussion protocol and things like that. Your head hits there, and you see that knot come up. They got to get you checked out. And she's going to have to come out of the game unable to even shoot the free throws. And disappointing for the senior. That will bring Sky Brownlee to the line. And if you want somebody to come in and shoot free throws, well, Brownlee's your girl.
And there may have been a little bit of blood on the side of it, too. And that may be what they're having to deal with also.
Bounces around and no good. We are now 9 minutes into this game, and the Knights have not scored. Only one field goal, for that matter, by either team. Bounces around, no good. Rebound controlled by Brownlee. And she overshoots Rougeau. Coach Walter Young imploring that his team doesn't throw the ball away and keeps their fundamental base set up. Could have been a kick. Ball should have been reset. 2 shots now going to the line. Genevieve Ogeron. See who they call the foul on. Team 6, but they've been distributed. 2 to Henry, 2 to Fleshman. Rougeau's got 1 in Lacaz. Still just an unkind basket over there.
Yep. Next foul there will put them in bonus as well.
Right, so both teams will be shooting free throws here throughout. Scoring drought continues to grow to start this one as we're getting later into the second period. Late foul called, but the right call. That one is going to be whistled on Margaret Savage. And that is her third, Chuck, her third personal foul.
Wow.
That will send Brownlee to the line to shoot 2. Team's 9th foul. Brownlee rolls around, and that one is no good.
Definitely not the place you want one of your starters to be in this early in this matchup.
No, Chuck, I think you're right. We're keeping an eye on Jenkins, and she does have a little bit of blood above that eyebrow. That basket, the second half of it is good. So 3 points, 30-second timeout. 3 points for Faith Training Christian Academy. Only 1 field goal, so there's their 5. 0 points for the Knights. We'll see after this in 30 seconds on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
We are back live action here, LCU, the campus of Louisiana Christian University. And Doug is getting the broccoli stuck out of his teeth there. So go ahead, take it away, Doug.
Right, there you have it. Give Chuck an opportunity last night to do some of this on his own. And you folks are still watching, so proud of that.
Occupied my time with too many other things.
It's going to be another foul. And, Chuck, I'm going to tell you, these the interesting thing to watch, Grace Rougeau picks up her second foul. 17 fouls, and Rougeau will come out of there, and Jenkins is sitting with that bump and a little bit of a laceration above her eyebrow. Bounces around and no good. Still, we are 10 minutes and 8 seconds into this. 5:52 remaining until halftime, and the Knights have yet to get it. I feel like it's coming on this free throw, Chuck. There you have it.
Oh, what a feeling, Doug.
Audrey Lower gets the second half. And through all of this, Chuck, you had no points through the first quarter. You still don't have a field goal, and you're 10 minutes and 8 seconds in, so you're 2:08 into this second period, yet you're only 4 points down. So look at the smile on the face of the Patriot there. See, he's excited about that. He's getting a little stretch in.
Getting those chicken wings out.
See, get stretched out.
Got the lean on. How about that?
That's right. Chilling.
Gotta love it.
So the first basket is there, and now Brownlee set to bring it up for the Patriots.
Fun while courting, huh?
23 is going to be whistled. That's Audrey Lower, her first. But you want to talk about drag a game out and change the complexity of it is fouls this late, so that both teams will be shooting. FTCA will be shooting the double bonus the rest of the way.
Indeed they will.
Foul on 23, Audrey Lower, her second.
Just so you know, I did a lot for 2 hours for this game.
You have to do what now?
I did a lot for 2 hours for this game.
That one is up and good by Brownlee. She's got 3. She ties Julia Jenkins with the team lead at 3 apiece. Trying to get inside, still trying to get their first field goal of the game. And going back to the free throw line, that's 13, Brooklyn Lacaz that'll be whistled, we believe. No, they're calling,
Foul is on number 11.
they call that on Sky Brownlee. So they're spreading out the fouls. Team 8, still 5 to go.
That actually, and here comes number 50 fixing to sub back in.
Yeah, Jenkins comes back in. That will send Leah Choi to the bench.
Like you said, that may be a strategy here for those Patriots.
You got to keep, if you're the Knights, you keep banging around, going to the basket, tipped around, rebound controlled out by Lacaz. She gets over to Brownlee, looking for it back, going to travel. The ball came back to Kiera Henry, and she just slid that pivot foot a little bit.
Yep. Hit her where she was at, not where she was going to be.
That's right. Dribbling around, taking it herself is Vincent. Finally dishes it off to Lower. Lower will go to the basket. No, she dishes. That shot is up, and it's good. And what do you know? The first field goal came at 4:46 of the.
Nice indeed. Very inspired by it.
That's right. So that's what I tell you, Chuck. You don't score your field goal till halfway through the second, but now you've got a chance to get it to a one. You've got it to a one-possession game, and there's going to be another foul. And look, this is going to pay dividends. That's Brownlee
Foul on number 11, Sky.
with her second. Team 9th foul. 2 for Henry, 2 for Fleshman, 2 for Rougeau, 2 for Brownlee, and 1 for Lacaz.
Wow.
Back to the line is Audrey Lower.
Neither team has a deep bench over here.
No, that's what I'm looking at, and that's where this one could be some trouble. If you get somebody fouled out of here, rebound controlled underneath by Heaton.
2 points. Brooklyn Lacaz.
Brooklyn Lacaz has that one, and it's 8-3.
Thanks for watching with us here on 446 Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the view.
Long range 3, no good. Rebound controlled, but a travel is going to be called. Thought Choi perhaps was going to get whistled for the
Assist go out of bounds.
for the travel or such as that, but 8-3. 3:44. Choi goes to set the screen, spins around, and didn't know the ball was coming to her. Trying to make her way in is Henry. That one is no good. Rebound controlled, but saved back into Henry. And John Jenkins gets a rebound. Jenkins goes down hard again. 4 rebounds on the day for Jenkins to go with her 3 points.
Ref helped her up there.
It's like, look, please don't let them bang around on me like that. Kiara Henry picks up her 3rd foul for the Patriots. And the official, he heard 4. They're trying to say, yeah, they change it in the book, and it's actually Haley Heaton. And the difference that makes is that would have been the 3rd for Henry.
Yeah.
Henry, one of those key contributors. Leah Rodriguez goes to the line.
Free throw.
Leah Rodriguez misses the first one. That one as well knocked out of there. Choi spins and turns. Offensive foul whistled against Choi, jumping in there. That's her first. No free throws. No free throws on the offensive foul. Good job of Lower for jumping in there and taking that. 8-3, 3:19 to go until halftime. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. We'll be right back on 446 Sports.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
.446 Sports brought to you by Villex Federal Credit Union. Great sponsors out there that allow us to bring this to you. You saw one there, Jason Hawk, Farm Bureau. The folks at BK Distributors just awarded a spot in the Dixie Baseball Hall of Fame this morning. They were presented with that this morning at the Dixie Baseball meetings. So great work. One of the finer families in our community. They give back, and you can see their impact on just about every school in this area, as well as what we do here at 446 Sports. So congratulations on a well-deserved award to Scott Mabu and the family over at BK Distributors. See who they call that one on. Aaliyah Rodriguez, just her first. And that'll send Kiara Henry to the line for 2. 8-3. You see that on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. Checking back in is Margaret Savage. You got to be careful here if you're Savage. She's got the 3 fouls. Certainly not somebody that you can afford to have on the bench for the bulk of the second half. That one bangs around and goes in for Henry, 9-3. Foul's going to be whistled there on Henry, it looks like. That will be her 3rd now. That's why you didn't want that one earlier on Henry. That'll send Lower back to the line to shoot 2, and both teams will be shooting 2 for the rest of the first half, yes. And I'm telling you, keep an eye out on fouls and the ability to play tough defense. Substitution being made, and that will get Henry out of there. Choi will check her way back in. Every player except Jenkins and Barnes have committed fouls for FTCA. Barnes is yet to come in the game, so that's spread out fouls. Bouncing around, Jenkins controls this one. Great work not to move the pivot foot as she was being bounced around quickly down the court. Traveling violation is going to be whistled against Brooklyn Lacaz. What she does was go up for the shot, but had the defender right in her face and came down with it.
I still like the old call of it with nails.
Right? That's what it was.
Yeah.
Going to the basket and getting it there is Genevieve Ogeron.
Mounting a comeback, Doug.
Right? That one's up. Jenkins, the board in the bucket. Julia Jenkins has 5 points and 5 rebounds in this one. Three-pointer foul. They give her a 2. A 2 for Aaliyah Rodriguez.
Both teams going on a little bit of a scoring frenzy here.
Jenkins, the board in the bucket. Give her 6 and 7 now on the game. 6.7 boards. Knights with no points in the first period, but still not out of this one at all. Traveling violation, and Patriots thought they were fouled. Brooklyn Lacaz disagreeing with that one. Over the top, and that is Rodriguez. Under a minute now, 53 and 52, remaining 13-7. That shot is up, and it is no good. Good aggressive play by the Knights, but unable to get there was Ogeron. And taking it down the floor, Fleshman. Again, a very senior-laden team here. Long distance three. That one really misses backside. Traveling violation again as the toe is dragged by Brooklyn Lacaz on that one, and that causes a traveling violation. 28.7. Again, both teams in that double bonus. Halftime just a few seconds away. Slowly walking it up is Lower, and they will try to hold for that final shot against that zone that is dropped back for the Patriots. Patriots just wanting not to get into the, not letting anyone from the Knights get into the lane and draw another foul here right before. But you got to get inside. That was just a good block. 7.6. Oh, and they bang around and into each other. Foul will be called there.
See, and that's always been some of my fear. There's a little scrappiness right now going on. That's always been my fear of letting them play a little bit too much. But you got to monitor those attitudes on the court and keep it under wraps. But you know, the saying cooler heads will prevail. I'm afraid that's what's going to end up happening here.
Audrey Lower whistled for her second foul. Haley Heaton will go to the line to shoot 2. Misses that one off of the back, and free throw shooting is the Achilles heel of both of these two teams today. That's 33, Jesse Vincent, who returns.
Reset. Had number 24 here on the near side at the top.
Seen a lot of lane violations today.
From that spot especially.
Again, they might be getting that lean on in that.
You got it.
Jenkins pulls that one down, has to shoot quickly. There's a travel.
There's a travel.
Tie ball.
Goodness.
Possession, Southwest.
You got both feet kicked up in the air.
And you're the only one with possession.
Yeah.
0.6 remaining until halftime. They roll the ball in. They want one last shot at it, but get it up. And that one after the buzzer anyway, but not good. 13-7 at the half. A half that saw the Knights scoreless in the first period, but here they are hanging around just down by 2 possessions. When we come back, we'll have the second half of this afternoon's contest for the girls' varsity state championship. And after that, we'll have the boys Division I championship. Don't go anywhere. We've got a second half of action coming up here. Who will be the girls' state champion?
And our Patriot is gone.
And our Patriot bounced. He might have had to go to the concession stand. Who knows? We'll be back after this. You're watching high school championship or varsity championship action out of ACEL Athletics right here on 446 Sports.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in Cenla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16,000 new car dealers nationwide.
Hi, I'm Bob Giles, and I promise our team at the all-new Giles Hyundai will do everything possible to live up to the high standards that earned us this most prestigious honor. and with the utmost enthusiasm, we greatly look forward to serving you.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
BK Distributors is
Second half is about to start. We'll see who will be the 2023 Girls Varsity State Champions.
Welcome back to live action with 446 Sports Presentation. We are fixing to get underway with this second half of play of the ACEL Homeschool Athletic Association. I'm sure I butchered that name up terribly, but the Girls State Championship game here at Louisiana Christian University. There we go, at WHO West Fieldhouse. Wow. Welcome back, Doug.
Oh, my goodness. If it doesn't work out for you teaching there, Chuck, they got a job at Super One looking for a butcher.
Thank you.
Goodness.
I know what you mean.
Second half action ready to go. You saw the Patriots of Chef walking through. They're getting ready to go and do battle. They are 16-0 on the season. That should be a good one between them and the Word of God Academy Force team coming up. But we've got 16 minutes of action here in varsity girls action. Low scoring, but I will tell you this, the last 2 or 3 minutes of it had more activity, so expect a good second half. Chuck, I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you that I think that the Knights might come out and repeat. I think foul trouble is going to get the better of the Patriots in this one tonight if they can continue to work the ball down the middle or bang in threes from the top of the key. How about that?
Man, I wish I had a camera on you, Doug, because you just jumped back from that one.
Ava Lower goes in and makes this a one-possession game.
Thank you very much, huh?
Right, and then there's a turnover. It's going the other way. Right back, that's Lower. She had the three. Now she tries to scoop to the basket. Jenkins pulls down rebound number 7. And Fleshman quickly out and running the other direction, throws that one away. The Patriot, it was close to him, but that was it.
Look at there.
He had just a little halftime hiatus, if you will.
Had to go get a little snacky snack.
Went back and got the nachos. I saw he's got a little cheese there on the bottom of that big chin of his.
Thought that was a goatee, but
right.
Clean-shaven Patriot.
Going into the basket, up and in off of the backboard, 13-12, Chuck. And did I tell you that I thought that the Knights had a shot to get back in this one?
Yes, you absolutely did.
After going scoreless in the first, they hung around, jumping into the passing lane. There she goes again. Ava Lower. The steal and the score, the lead. And that brings this Knights crowd to their feet. Will Norris doing the broadcast for him over there is jumping up and down. The rebound and the basket. Now that's 9 points and 8 rebounds. And that will get Rebecca Lowry into the game for the first time. Genevieve Orgeron picks up her 3rd personal foul. Now you've got 2 players for the Knights with 3 fouls each.
And Will wearing his orange over there in support of his team.
Right. Will had to be a little conflicted there from that Vernon Parish area calling for the Knights, but Leesville right in his own backyard there. So.
Well, Will's conflicted, just period. We'll leave it like that.
Period. 15-14, Patriots of FTCA have the lead. Shot is up, bangs around, no good. Jenkins pulls down another one. Jumping in there and causing the held ball. Stealing possessions, that's Jesse Vincent, marked that one down. up and over the top. Lower's got it, and that's going to be a 2-shot foul. But more importantly, that's the 3rd foul issued to Kylie Fleshman. So she and Henry both playing with 3 fouls. Rougeau and Brownlee also have a couple of fouls. Fouls are mounting up on this as both of these teams are just going and banging at each other in the paint.
And some of the play is actually trying to draw the foul, too.
It's what you want to do.
Not?
You've got a team that's in foul trouble. Go out there and continue to work on the Sky. Brownlee pulls that one out of there, and double dribble is whistled. The shrill shrieks that you hear of the playground up here behind us. My word.
The otherwise cheerleaders practice area up here for LCU.
Right. 5:28 remaining in the 3rd. This, albeit not a high-scoring one, has turned into a pretty good one. These two girls teams playing for the varsity state championship. That one is up and shot behind the backboard, goes out, and it will go over to the Patriots.
Just a bit off mark there.
Five minutes remaining now, 5 minutes in the 3rd. Working the ball inside to Jenkins, and why not? Drop step, misses that shot, but a held ball, and it will stay here with the Patriots. Faith Training Christian Academy out of Leesville and the Southwest Louisiana Homeschool Athletics Knights out of Lake Charles battled last year for the girls varsity state championship. It was the Knights that came out. They are the defending champions. Not looking to give that title up just yet. Audrey Lower trying to get down the court. Knocks it inside and and that is going to be the 2nd foul on Heaton, and that will send Lower back to the line for 2. Margaret Savage will go to the line to shoot 2. Savage, one of those Knights playing with 3 fouls. She and Ogeron.
Ball travels way over to the bleachers.
And Jenkins gets that rebound as well.
Yes, she does.
She's got 9 on the day.
We can count that as a half.
She's got 9 rebounds and 9 points on the afternoon. Jenkins working on that double-double. Free throw woes continue. And that Lower picks up her 2nd. And again, a limited bench, but the bulk of those ladies played in that JV contest. So jumping in, trying for the steal, spun around, and they got it. Does Lower. She's going to try to go the distance with it. A little bit of a ball fake. Might have been better suited just to go right up to the basket. Henry's got that one. She gets it over to Brownlee, who pulls it back up to reset the offense, and now back to Henry. Foul on the floor is going to be whistled on Lower, and now she's got 3.
And the 3rd team foul of this half.
Foul number 20, Ava Lower. That is her 3rd.
That one up over the top, and that's going to be over and back now. As it was touched in the front side and then back, and not understanding that one are the coaches from the Knights. And look, Chuck, I'm telling you, just
yes.
the fouls are mounting. Brownlee going to go to the line, and they're going in, trying to draw contact each and every time. This game has been stuck on 15-14 for a while after the Knights took their first lead. Brownlee misses that one. She's got 3 free throws. She's now 3 of 6. Give her 4th, 4 of 7. Two-point deficit for the Knights. They've got the ball halfway home in the 3rd. Shot is up, no good. Jenkins pulls in her 10th board of the night. She's got 10 rebounds, 9 points. Brownlee trying to get to the basket, and going to be a blocking foul called. And
Foul on 33, Jesse Vincent.
Jesse Vincent picks up her second back-to-back fouls.
Okay, they are shooting. Okay. I wasn't sure if she was in the motion of shooting or they called that a pass.
They called
or
that she was in the act. Yeah. So Brownlee will go to the line. Front iron on that one. And number 25 now makes her way in. That's Danny LeBrun. She swaps places with Jesse Vincent. Bounce, 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 bounce in.
End result is what matters.
5 of 9 free throw shooting have the Patriots with a 17-14 lead. Good bounce pass inside, but unable with that collapsing defense and tackled by, oh my goodness. Tie ball, Jenkins reaches around and grabs that one.
One of the things I do know happens, Doug, is referees and associations go back and do review some of our tapes.
Uh-oh, you better watch what you're saying about them.
No, I'm not saying anything about them. I'm just saying.
No, I mean during the games you better watch.
Oh, yes. Well, and as they should. They probably turn the volume down when they know I'm on it, though.
It'd probably be wise for them to turn it down on all of us. Another foul. Whistle, 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 whistle.
Foul on number 25, Danny LeBrun.
Danny LeBrun.
Team 6.
I'm trying to look down the list and find players that don't have fouls called on them.
Yeah. Patriots are doing the turnabout fair play, trying to get the Knights in some foul trouble now.
And they are. You've got 3 players with 3 fouls: Orgeron, Savage, and Lower. And that is good. Henry gets both there, 19-14. So once they led 14-13, it's been a 6-0 run by the Patriots.
Turnover.
Winding down here. A little less than 3 minutes to go in the third period. What a valiant run the Knights made to get back in it. Brunn pulls that rebound down. Struggling, gives it back, and you're going to get a backcourt violation as that ball was passed back while they were still on their side. And a timeout is whistled there by the Patriots of Faith Training Christian Academy. We'll take it with them. Be right back. You're watching Varsity Girls Championship Basketball on 446 Sports.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest.
Back to live action. We go here. 19-14 in this one. FTCA has the lead and the ball. 2.5 to go. Long range 3 up and rebound controlled by Margaret Savage, but nowhere to go. Gets it back over to Ava. Ava crosses the timeline. Now she looks to go to the basket, and a foul is going to be whistled on Jenkins, we believe. Yep, that is Jenkins that was down there. And that is just her first personal foul.
Wow.
How did that happen?
Well,
Only 3 team fouls by FTCA, and they were in foul trouble, so they have settled way down.
yeah. Well, she had that injury where she was out for a little bit and was probably real cautious about everything as well.
You know, if I recall correctly, in that game last year, she went out for a little while. She took a couple of charges and got banged around. Comes in with another rebound. That's 11. Ball is inside, up, shot no good from Henry. Controlled out of there by Savage. Before the shot.
But they're lining up.
Well, they gave her the continuation then. 51, Grace Ruggiero whistled for the foul again. Saw great time, the bulk of the time in that JV contest. Free throws are going to have to get either one of these teams to pull away or to stay close in it.
Right. There's one.
And that one is up, and it is made. 19-16, high arcing shot off the corner back, and going the other way is Audrey. Audrey, a little slow step to the basket, and she's got her second bucket of the game. Give her 5, 19-18. Fleshman throws that one from somewhere and gets her first basket of the game. Looked like she shot that from the hip and got there.
Some of the shots she did yesterday was kind of a running jump shot or running one-hander, and she made several of those yesterday.
Maybe where the term shooting from the hip came. I don't know. 12th rebound by Jenkins. Stuck on 9 points, 1 point shy of a double-double. Under a minute 53 now and counting. Good spin move, but then throws that one out of bounds, does Henry. Substitution coming for the Patriots. Somebody got to come out. Yeah, there you go. And that brings back in Brooklyn Lacaz. 1 foul, 2 points for Lacaz in tonight's contest. Shot is up. Never really had a good look at it. Seems like she forced that one to go.
Yep.
Hustling down the floor the other way, and that's going to be a foul whistled on Sky Brownlee, and that is her third. So Henry, Fleshman, Ruggiero, and Brownlee all playing with 3 fouls. You know, if you're the Knights, I think you continue just to drive the basket and go at somebody.
And continue to make those free throws.
Well, that goes a long, long way. So the Knights will be shooting for the entirety of the second half, of the fourth period, rather. Goes up there and gets both of them. Great work by Ava Lower. She's been so solid for this Knights team in this game. See if they can get a stop and perhaps get the lead in, or the Patriots able to go to the fourth with the lead. Rebound by Jenkins, board and the bucket. She's got 11 points now and 13 rebounds. Ava gonna scoop to the basket, unable to get that to fall. 2 and 1, and just gonna watch the final seconds run out. This thing has gotten interesting. FTCA 23, the Knights of Southwest Louisiana Homeschool Athletics 20. We'll be back for the fourth period that will decide who will be your girls varsity state champion for 2023. Right after this on 446 Sports.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Friday 8 to 5 and Saturday from 9.
Back for a spirited fourth period we go. This is a rematch of last year's state championship. The defending champions are the Knights of Southwest Louisiana. Looking to stop that streak are the undefeated and number one seeded Patriots of Faith Training Christian Academy out of Leesville. That one out of bounds. Number of players playing with 3 fouls. We'll just have to see how this works out. But the Knights will be shooting the rest of the way. Good pressure on the inbounds, and that one is stolen away. Trying to clear it out ahead, but Ava Lower will take it herself. That one is going to go up, count the basket and the foul.
Wow.
Waiting to hear who the foul was called on. Brooklyn Lacaz just had one, so that's her second. An opportunity to tie this thing up for Lower. And she does. We're knotted at 23. The old school 3 for Ava Lower. That one from Brownlee, no good, and there's Lower once again, and she has been playing with reckless abandon in this one. Gets that one back, kicks it out. That's a 2 if it goes, and it does. Genevieve Orgeron gets that one. And the second lead of the game for the Knights. Quickly back the other way. Inside now to Henry. She's got it to go, and we're tied back up. Never would have thought this after a 5-0 first period, Chuck.
Yes, the lethargy of that first period was not forecasting of what we're seeing now, that's for sure.
That's a 2 as she steps into that one. Jenkins pulls down another board. A rebounding machine. She's got 14 to go with her 11 points. Shot good. Lead back. 27-25. Kira Henry gets that one. Henry has 7. Chuck, I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk down early in this one. This one's pretty good.
You're probably going to have to wait to the last second, literally.
Just to be able to decide something. Shot is missed, and, well, what you can't do if you're the Knights is continue to make empty trips. Oh, and banging around. That is going to be the foul on 33, Jessie Vincent. Her third personal. So I count 4 players with 3 fouls.
Number 33, Jessie Vincent, her 4th.
And as ahead of this as we have been in timing-wise, we're going to run behind and get that 5:30 game going, I can assure you that, being that it's 5:20 now. Yes. But it's trips to the free throw line that does it. And Riley goes up and gets that one, and continued a little bit of scrapping, and the official's going to step in and try to settle it down some, as Jessie Vincent was down there going like, hey, wait a minute, now you called that on me, but I'm getting slung around. 28-25. Bounced
Lost
off
it.
the foot. Brownlee's got it. She's going the other way with it. And that is going to be another foul whistled.
Missed the shot.
So it'll be a two-shot foul coming up, and that one is going to be called 23, Audrey Lower.
At the line shooting 2, number 11, Sky Brownlee.
Free throw up, bounces around, and no good. Did not think, following the way that first period went, that this was going to be that close. But when you're not getting a lot of points and you're only down 5-0, you're only down by 5 points. Second free throw is good, 29-25. Going the other way, needs something to happen. Can keep playing that defense if you are the Patriots and you're going to have your shot at that state championship. Timeout is going to be called by the Knights. We'll take it with them and be right back. 5:28 remaining in this one on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Here we go back, 29-25. FTCA crowd getting into this one, trying to deny the basketball, and that's a good battle down low between Jenkins and Lower. Held ball possession will go back to the Knights.
Possession to the Lady Knights.
Some champions have been crowned in this one, but I don't think any game has been as really dramatic as where this one is going over the last 5 minutes. That's a 2, but missed. Fleshman able to pull out of there with that one. Bounces around and on the line, could have let that one go out of bounds, and just playing with such intensity that wanted to save it.
Yep.
And then realized where she was.
Coach right there on the sideline, happy to help make the call on that one as well.
You hear the crowds getting into this one. Sometimes it's better just to sit back and listen to them.
Yes.
.422 and counting in this one. And FTCA content just to run the round and run some clock. They don't have to take a shot. Still halfway to go. Near double dribble. To the near side, Brownlee up and out of there. Rebound and shot put back up, but fouled on the way up. And now you're going to start.
23,
Audrey Lower picks up her fourth.
Her fifth, they said? That's 5.
We missed one early then. That's 5 fouls on Audrey Lower, and she is out of this one.
checking in number 2, At the line, number 13, Brooklyn Lacasse.
Brooklyn Lacasse goes up, misses that one off the back iron.
Just did stay on this side of the free throw line on that jump up. She jumps forward a little bit. Watch this.
She does indeed. It's a little jump shot from the free throw line. But Jenkins back in there, and Jenkins dominant down inside the paint, gets that one to go. Need this one to go if you are the Knights. Jenkins says, I don't think so. But just sheer will and effort by Orgeron to get that one back. Shot is up, and it is good. Big time clutch shot from Ava Lower. Needed that one. If you are the Patriots, just stay in control and don't get any ill-advised shots or any bad possessions. Remember, you've got the lead in this one. It is the Knights that have to over-pursue. And there's a timeout called by the Patriots. 31-27, 3:07 remaining in this one. A varsity girls state championship on the line. Full timeout, we'll take it with them and be right back on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Back to work we go, and the crowd is letting you know everything about it in here. Got the varsity championship coming up, but this one is going to go down to the wire. A little bit of a Harlem Globetrotter type weave there. Not sure why they rushed those shots down there, though, by the Patriots. You don't have to do that, and Peter the Patriot over there is drying his eyes. I don't know if his name's Peter the Patriot, but
if not, it ought to be.
It ought to be. Kicked it back out. Lower's got it. Goes in there, and in a free whistle evening, that one was held onto and not blown, and there's not sure about that. A lot of contact. FTCA just has to play their brand and get a rebound. Get Jenkins involved in it down low. Kicked out, long range three, nowhere to go. And there's Jenkins, pulls down another one. 16th rebound for Jenkins in this one.
Turnover.
Going the other way, the Lady Knights will have it. I will have to say that I was very pleased with the young ladies that had the fouls early on. There were 3 fouls, but a lot of it, nobody's fouled out of this one, save for Audrey Lower. And we had missed one on her. Going the other way with it is Kylie Fleshman, just the 2 points on the day, but she has been scrappy in a senior leadership role. If FTCA is going to win a championship, it needs to be on this night. There is Henry putting it back. I say that simply because they've got 4 seniors on their squad, and then 2 10s, a 9, a 8, and a 7 after that. So they get really young following this season. That one no good. Jumping in and tying that one up. 6-point lead, and you can ill afford to have this lead grow anymore. 30-second timeout on the floor. Take it with them and be right back. You're watching Girls Varsity State Championship Basketball on 446 Sports.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Full court press by the Lady Knights. Good job of breaking it by the Patriots. 1 minute, 11 seconds to go in this one and jumping into the passing lane, but Fleshman travels right before it. She had it and was able to get through. Correction, that was Heaton, Haley Heaton, that was on that travel. Nobody wants it. Fleshman takes it away. She says, I'll get it. Back over to Heaton now. In under a minute, they slow things down. 6-point lead. You got to think about fouling and slowing this game down as much as you can. The only problem is you'll foul players out.
Yeah, kind of talk about being in a pickle.
You are on a double-edged sword here. Got to foul to stop the clock, but you can't let your players foul out.
Double-edged sword with no handle.
That's why you've got to get in here with some of your bench players, come in, get a foul, offense and defense it. 30-second timeout called by the Patriots.
Timeout taken by the Lady Patriots. It's a 30-second timeout.
This is the point where, Chuck, if you're on offense, you have to go, or if you're on defense, you got to get one of your younger players in there that doesn't have any fouls on them, run them in there, get the foul, the clock stops, switch your offensive player back in.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And, I mean, with a limited bench, do you risk bringing one in to do that, to be able to catch up with the player if they're not as quick?
You absolutely have to do it, and that's their job, is to go get that person, because otherwise the clock continues to run. Or if one of your more experienced players gets in there and makes the foul and they foul out of this one, then you don't have a shot. You've got to substitute that offense.
You also risk having to do intentional fouls, intentional fouls rather.
33-27 with 32.7 to go. Inbounds to Fleshman. And again, if you are the Knights, there's no reason that if you're the Patriots, there's no reason you even go to the basket. Lower goes up, didn't get that one to go. Miss underneath, bouncing around, no good. And there is there is Jenkins to pull that one down. Chuck, I'll meet you down there. This one's over with. Good job. Congratulations to FTCA.
Foul on number 20, Ava Lower, fourth. 2 shots for number 4, Akira Hendrick.
.1 seconds left, taking this 2-shot foul. Makes the first one. And the second one. Definitely just a matter of inbounding the ball, and really no sense in, I won't make any crazy fouls here, folks. Nice attempt at it, but FTCA is definitely the victors in this ACEL State Championship basketball. Those girls fought hard. Congratulations, FTCA. 35-27 over the SWLA. Patriots victors over the Knights. I'm going to pass the mic down to the floor and let them commence with the award ceremony that'll follow this game here in just a moment. Presentation of plaques. You've been watching 446 Sports presentation, ACEL Championship weekend of basketball here for boys and girls. Crowned several champions so far today. This is the 5th of 6 games that you will see here today. The last one coming up here in just a little bit. As soon as we finish here will be the boys championship. But until then, let's see what we have coming up here.
Very proud of the Southwest Louisiana Lady Knights and Coach Clint Daniel. Thank you, Lady Knights. And now, your 2022-2023 Girls Varsity State Champions from Leesville, Faith County Christian Academy, Lady Patriots. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 446 Sports, who broadcasts the games via live stream on the ACEL Facebook page, and it is archived there for you to go back and watch, including the awards presentation that is happening now. Your 446 MVP, Julia Jenkins. Congratulations to Julia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we get into some very special awards. It is the girls' second team and then first team All-State. And what we'll ask is that when we announce the girls' second team, if you'll remain on the floor, and we'll take a group picture, then we'll do that with our first team. And then we'll announce our varsity girls season-long MVP and the basketball coach of the year. Okay, here we go. Girls second team All-State from CHA Northeast, Alexis Alls. From CHA Northeast, Cambry Frizzell. From John Paul the Great Academy, Olivia Abshire. From Southwest Louisiana Homeschool Athletics, Audrey Lower. From Now, ladies and gentlemen, the girls' first team All-State from CHA Northeast, Mallory Carter. From Faith Training Christian Academy, Kylie Fleshman. From Faith Training Christian Academy, Julia Jenkins. From Faith Training Christian Academy, Kara Henry. From Southwest Louisiana Homeschool Athletics, Ava Lower. Great memories made here this afternoon and tonight. Now, our individual awards. Your 2022-23 Varsity Girls Basketball MVP from Faith, Kylie Fleshman. And last but certainly not least, your 2022-23 Varsity Girls Basketball Coach of the Year from Faith, Walter Young. Again, congratulations to our girls state champions, as well as our first and second team All-State. Our boys game will tip off